welcome to the video. It is Tuesday the 27th of August, unbelievably. Quite a big day today in the Lawn Guy diary. Tuesday the 27th, well, not Tuesday the 27th, but the Tuesday after the final bank holiday in August is the mark of the autumn lawn care season. Now that doesn't mean necessarily that I'm instantly going to be out and start scarifying and overseeding lawns, because sometimes in years gone by, very recently, quite often the lawns will still be in a state of drought. So chucking a load of seed down on something which resembles a car park, in the sense of hardness, is maybe not the best thing to do. But at the start of the year, on the 2nd of January, when I sit down with my diary and I work out exactly what's going on, what dates, etc., etc., when will the final cuts of the year be, and all those type of things. The first day after the final bank holiday is always the sort of the start of the autumn lawn care season. And the reason why I don't go earlier is potentially because they could be in drought. Also, a lot of parents have still got their kids off school, so they want full access to their lawn for the kids to run around until they've gone back to school. Also, it kind of marks, I think, the last organised kind of family barbecue before kids go back to school, etc., etc., and then obviously the weather starts to change and things like that. And in a lot of cases, particularly if you're top dressing and stuff like that, that lawn's going to be out of action for a couple of weeks. So certainly the parents with kids, or the clients with kids, aren't going to want you in. It's different if you're just doing an aeration and a little feed. Maybe you can get away with it, but certainly if you're doing something more than that, or if you're scarifying, the lawn isn't going to look particularly its best. So if you have got that event planned, you're not going to want the scarifying done and things like that beforehand. So actually this week, that I'm not doing any lawn care. It's a mowing week, so it's my normal Tuesday, to a point, because every year as a family we all go away for a long weekend in Swanage, and we've always done it sort of mid to late September, but because of being having one kid now in school, we've had to bring it forward, so it happens to be this week. And with the bank holiday Monday, it basically means I've got 3 working days to do 5 days of work. Now, however, because I don't mow on a Monday because of bank holidays, that day is not an issue. So what it does mean, though, is I've now got 4 days to get into 3 days. Wet lawn used to be weekly, but that's gone fortnightly. So actually there's a gap on the Wednesday. So that's kind of my saving grace, if you like. One of my clients I know is away in the Isle of Wight, so one of my Wednesday lawns, I'm going to do that after my route today. So I'd hope to be starting that one at about 4:30, 5:30. That might take me to 6:30, back by 7. So I think that's kind of okay. Then Wednesday I'm going to do my one Wednesday lawn as it is now, and then 2, possibly 3 of my Thursday lawns as well, and then my Friday lawns will be done on Thursday, and then we've got the weekend. Not only that, is on the Thursday I'll drop my van off to the guy who services it, does the MOT, etc., etc. He will keep it for the whole weekend. He'll do whatever needs to be done to it, so it passes its MOT, plus if it needs anything doing to it, plus he'll service it, and then we will be back. And when I get back, I'll then pick it up. And what that means is I don't have to take time off work for the van to be off the road. So I always organise that for when I'm away. So that works out pretty well. I mean, this is all in theory. I'm sure there'll be plenty of changes and things will go horribly wrong. But yeah, that's where it starts. Now, you may have seen at the very end of last week's video that I took a new package, and for the eagle-eyed amongst you, you may see that is a professional sprayer. So we'll talk about that more next week's video, and I'll show you that, and what the reasoning and the plans for that is. So yeah, so today's just going to be a normal fortnightly Tuesday. You've seen it a million times before. Again, I don't not necessarily show you job to job because you've seen it all before, but what I will do is I'll just check in as and when if there is anything I feel's worthy of reporting on. But if nothing happens and it's all pretty dull, then I guess I'll see you tomorrow. So it's Wednesday afternoon now, so yesterday went pretty well actually. I was done about an hour earlier than what I expected to be, so that was pretty cool. No real issues, anything to sort of report back on, so I didn't really film anything, to be honest. It's Wednesday, but I'm on a Thursday lawn. I remember a couple of weeks ago with the Time Master I cut all this down. The client wants the rest of it done sort of sooner than later, so he wants it done quicker than I've got time to hire the machine and do everything, so I'm just going to take the FS 240 over and just hack this bit down. It's not much, but that just keeps him happy. So yeah, that is where we're at. I've already done 2 jobs, perfectly fine, nothing to report on those either. So yeah, quite a calm week so far. Okay, so this is our home from home. Now you can't quite see it, but in the distance over there, you would be able to see Corfe Castle. And then you follow it all the way along, and then you have Swanage Bay.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Fin!
Anyways, there you go, and that's Old Harry's Rocks just over there. So there we go. What do you think? Do you think it's cool? Yeah, alright.